Alright, so we are just gonna keep doing it this way. Fuck it. Sorry, video attempt number 4. I just keep getting stopped on this one. I have no idea why. You think it's a sign, but I'm starting to realize sometimes I just have to push through and fucking do it anyway. Metaphors for days right in front of you. I know it looks like a big pile of junk, but there's a lot to it. Now, for the 4th fucking time, excuse my French, I'm bleeding a frequency right now. You do see what you're looking at, yes? Now, the picture of that, come on. Fuck, I'm good. A lot of it's, sometimes accidental, sometimes I do have to put it together just a little bit. That actually could be untied so that it's swinging straight down, but the idea was to have, you there, Miss Zodiac, Miss Everything. You're the only one who's the Ichiban that has an A after her Ichiban, or nickname, and all the rest of them have B's. I wonder if you noticed that yet. Probably not. But normally that's swinging in the middle. I'm not going to bother with it right now. There's a lot to talk about. Because I'm not as slow as you think. I actually have noticed a few things, like let's go ahead and do it here. See that? I'm going to have to go ahead and show you where I'm going to put you. I was a little disrespectful in the first 3 videos, so maybe that's why. Activate the little tripod here. Isn't that awesome? That one's cool. Which, yeah, I'm kind of... discussion time. Shit. I'm at my wit's end. It's Ichiban after Ichiban after Ichiban. It started with you, too. Or look like. Somebody doesn't want me to do this video. I don't care. Metaphors for days, you know? And what sucks is I am on that little wire. I know there's certain things that I wish I could verbalize, but I can't because it just makes me sound nuts. But somebody's listening, and it's not through there, so... what were we saying earlier? The sensing a bag overhead moment. It was actually a few weeks ago. It hit me. The whole I'm not famous anymore type deal. No. What do? It's 2 years you've been the center of my world. You showed up, you smiled at me, and now it's a 3-ring circus dancing all around me. I guess we may have verbalized a little too much about what was happening in these little hole camps on either side of me. Not my intention at all. Dead serious. If you girls would actually do a little homework before you showed up. Who was it last night or the night before? It was a really high caliber energy. As I was walking back to my spot under Star Threading, she yelled the word Nick. And it was the same voice that, 4 months ago, had been driving by in a really nice-looking Escalade with tinted windows. And the tin window was cracked at the top, and as they drove by, she whispered something to her driver about, no, that's the guy they all say is Nick. He's the crazy one, and they kept going. I was like, shh, fucking crackheads. And then you guys go to the fucking crackheads who drag you down to these holes, and then when you realize you're in trouble, you either play along and get sexy, or you don't have so much fun. Somebody's having fun, though. So how do I do this? How do I do this? I didn't start this 8 years ago, only to have it crash and crumble with a bunch of grinning people just trying to act like la-di-da. You got 10 of my ex-girlfriends raped to death. 6 or 10. One of those numbers. Probably 10 now that I said 10. Whatever. Another little dirty secret that I don't want to throw out there. So what gives? What are you guys doing? What's this Prodigy Lane? I mean, you guys are searching for people that can do that type of stuff all the damn time, and all of a sudden you come looking for one, and supposedly a whole giant group of meth addicts just was sitting here the whole time, right under everybody's noses, and nobody knew it. Come on. You've been following me around for years now, and all of a sudden... Not the right man for the job. That's actually been hit in my direction a few times. I disagree. Obviously. But what am I going to do? I say, come here and let's have a conversation. And you do something else entirely. That's weird. I don't know what to do with that. It's almost like... Obviously, my starts and stops, I'm trying here. I'm trying. There's a lot to verbalize. Lots of issues. But I guess we could discuss the beginning of all this. Back when... the Blood Moon night. Let's go ahead and go over that again, because I already said it. And I guess now Swine probably wrote it all down, and he's going to spit it out to some Ichiban who's sitting there ditzy and actually believing it. Whatever. But it was that Blood Moon night that you showed up. And I had been working up that night for a while, because obviously everything. And so for me to get pulled away from my camp like that night and just go running up there for some random reason, somebody was leading up against a certain pet necessities post. And yeah, that was my bad. It was like a bewilderment moment. I knew it as I was walking by, but I figured you would have said something, because that was the original. When I left film school, I went searching for something. Ran into a block, couldn't get past it. So I found a way around that block, only to find another block. Then I tried to find another way around that block, and that's when I had to sit and think and think and think. That's when I had an epiphany about you. And it's, I'm not going to go back on how I feel just because, I don't know, people want to act dumb. I'm going to piece this together little by little. Or, you could just show the fuck up and say, get in. Not get in. Something other than what you've been doing. Trampsing up back and forth to the wrong camps. With that nauseating, miserable feeling as these IQ-less, heartless, stupid jackasses. I don't know what to do. I just tried doing it the whole secretly, don't email me, don't do none of that shit. You know, my feeling, and then every time I went walking up to a fucking car, I'd start up and drive away. I got annoying quick. Which, yes, I get the pun for some of that, but to then turn around and then just pick up some prison rat pedophile. Bravo. You know some of that shit's on camera over there, right? Letting that nasty troll drive that nice car, whoever that Ichiban was. And shit got weird out here quick. But there's a few things added to the list of things I now need. So, as I've said in like 30 other videos, I'm going to keep doing this until it fucking hits. Because I didn't do all this damn work just to have you girls, you mainly, do what you're doing. So, I'm going to try it this way. Forget about the bag overhead. I'm good on that.